The mountain that became a death trap. The mountain stood silently over West Virginia. To anyone passing by, it looked like any other mountain in America. But hidden inside its rock was one of the deadliest workplace disasters in U.S. history. In the early 1930s, the Great Depression had left millions of Americans desperate for work. Jobs were scarce. Families were struggling. Many people would accept almost any opportunity to earn a paycheck. When a large construction project was announced near the small town of Golly Bridge, workers arrived from across the country hoping for a better future. The plan was simple. A company had been hired to dig a tunnel through a mountain so water could be redirected to generate electricity. The project promised steady work at a time when work was almost impossible to find. What the workers didn't know was that the mountain itself was hiding a deadly secret. As construction began, crews discovered that much of the mountain contained an extremely high concentration of silica. Every blast of dynamite and every strike of a drill released thick clouds of fine dust into the air. The dust covered clothes, skin, and lungs. Many workers spent entire shifts breathing it in. Today, we know that inhaling large amounts of silica dust can cause a disease called silicosis. The disease slowly scars the lungs. Victims struggle to breathe. Simple tasks become exhausting. And there is no cure. But even in the 1930s, the dangers of silica dust were already known. Yet workers were reportedly given little protection. Many entered the tunnels day after day with no proper respiratory equipment. Months after the project began, something strange started happening. Healthy young men were becoming seriously ill. Some developed violent coughing fits. Others experienced severe chest pain. Many found themselves gasping for air after only minor physical activity. The condition spread rapidly among the workforce. As time passed, the situation became even worse. Workers who had arrived strong and healthy were suddenly dying. Some passed away only months after starting the job. Families who expected letters and paychecks instead received news of funerals. Official reports eventually acknowledged hundreds of deaths. But many historians believe the true number was far higher. Some estimates suggest that well over 1,000 workers may have lost their lives because of exposure to silica dust. The exact number may never be known. Many victims were migrant workers who had traveled far from home. Record keeping was often poor. Some deaths were never properly documented. Over time, stories began circulating that workers who died were buried in unmarked graves, far from their families. Whether every detail is true remains debated, but the scale of the tragedy is undeniable. Public outrage grew as investigations uncovered what had happened inside the tunnel. Newspapers reported shocking details about the working conditions. Congressional hearings were eventually held. The disaster became a symbol of what can happen when profit is placed above human life. Today, the Hawks Nest Tunnel disaster remains one of the worst industrial tragedies in American history. Thousands went into the mountains searching for a better life. Many never came back. And for decades, their story remained largely forgotten. The mountain is still there. Quiet. Motionless. But hidden within its history is a reminder written in dust, suffering, and lives that should never have been lost.